show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright? We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at hookahanonymous_. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, if y'all remember all the videos we did covering the Tory Lanez versus Meg case, we told y'all that nothing pretty much added up and it didn't make sense. And we were almost 100% certain that Tory Lanez was going to get off and truth would come to light, right? However, despite the inconsistencies in not only Meg Thee Stallion's story, but her ex-best friend's story, Kelsey Harris, Tory Lanez was found guilty and sent to jail to carry out a 20+ year sentence. Now, if y'all want to see the earlier videos we did covering this case, scroll down to the comments where we left a few links for y'all to check out some previous videos so you can get acquainted with everything that's pretty much going on from our perspective, right? But now, as far as this appeal goes, I think we all knew this was coming, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. If you was following the trial, I literally, told y'all that nothing made sense from the beginning. Up until the ruling day, everybody, including myself, just knew Tory Lanez was gonna be found innocent. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. But this don't surprise me at all, because in order to find Tory Lanez innocent, that would basically mean that Megan told one of the biggest lies in music history, and that will also mean that the police lied. That would mean that all the celebrities that supported her and her claims lied or was just flat out wrong. It would mean that the media pushed a whole false narrative without properly doing their due diligence. What else? It would mean that a lot of people will owe Tory Lanez an apology, and it possibly mean that Tory will be able to sue certain media outlets for defamation of character. Alright, so y'all kind of get the point where it's going. So in a nutshell, it would mean that Meg's career would be over and Tory will flourish more than ever because he beat the odds. But y'all know good and damn well that wasn't going to happen, right? Meg, she done teamed up with Rock Nation, Jay-Z, and we just gonna leave that, leave that at there, man. So to avoid all that, you say, hey, Tory Lanez will be found guilty due to all the inconsistencies. He'll file for a motion to appeal. The appeal will be granted. Then boom, he's free. Then everybody forget everything and act as if it never happened, because let's be real here. If y'all really thought that Tory Lanez was going to do 20-something years in jail, I just can't see it. Now, we living in a time where you never know. So I'm not saying that the appeal is going to get granted. It just seems far-fetched that he's going to do 20-something years, give or take the inconsistencies and all the mis stuff that was said during trial. But like I said, we never know. All right. But now that we got all that out, let's speak on what's actually going down, and I'll further explain the appeal filed on Tory's behalf on getting out of jail. Now, Tory hired a new defense attorney, and an appeal against his guilty verdict has been filed. Now, they claim that prosecutors unfairly submitted irrelevant evidence that painted him in a negative light, and they believe that's what ultimately led to his conviction. So now, Tory Lanez's new lawyer that goes by the name Jose Baez, he was also Aaron Hernandez, rest in peace. He was also his lawyer as well. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing, because we do know that Aaron Hernandez got found guilty, and then he was actually sent to jail. However, Jose Baez, he does sound like he got some good points, and we're going to explain it, right? Now, Jose Baez says during Tory's trial, a picture of Tory's shirtless body that displayed a gun tattoo in the center of his chest was supposed to be used for identification purposes. However, Jose believes that it was more so used to do damage, right, in the case against Tory Lanez, to sway the jury into believing that Tory is familiar with weapons. And rightfully so, because if you got a weapon, a gun, or whatever it is tattooed on you as a jury or somebody that got to sit there and judge this individual, you would think that that's their MO. You know, you would think that they live by that, they die by that. Like, it's tattooed on them. Why wouldn't I believe that this is something that that individual does? All right. So his attorney also says that it was irreversible error for prosecutors to threaten to present Tory rap lyrics to the jury as well. So he's pretty much trying to say it was a lot of janky stuff that was allowed during the trial. So I guess he's going to revisit all that, and I guess he's going to put his own spin on it and see what he could do to get this appeal. Now, Jose also says that the 80-minute interview of Kelsey Harris shouldn't have been played to use against Tory, when most of the information in that interview was recanted by Kelsey Harris, making the information null and void according to her new claims. Right? Baez also says it was wrong to admit an Instagram post that included a comment from one of Megan's producers claiming cops had matched bullets from Tory's weapon to the fragments in Megan's foot. Then he went on to say it was also wrong to allow statements Megan made to the cops that Tory said to her immediately after the shooting, "Please don't say anything because I'm on probation." Now, I don't really know what that's about. I guess as a lawyer, you know more. I guess you're not supposed to say that. You're not supposed to disclose any information on social media or something. I don't know. But these are the claims that he's putting out there, and these are the grounds that he's using to get this appeal in hopes to get Tory Lanez out of doing 20-something years. So, you know, it's looking like the new lawyer is definitely trying to reverse almost everything that was put against Tory. To be honest, it seemed like he does have a good point, because in court, people get off on the smallest of technicalities. You know, I do find it weird, now that I think about it, that Kelsey's first interview was allowed and used, even though she totally switched her story. You know, I didn't even think about that. The only thing I was thinking about was the fact that Meg and Kelsey's story just completely changed. And once that happens, the case should have been over right then and there, because that would mean someone lied. So once somebody lied and it's an inconsistency, the judge is forced to not know what to believe. So once you get on that stand and lie, also that's considered perjury. But see, that's why she was pleading the fifth. And that's why she was granted immunity on certain things, and they made it clear. So like I said, the whole case was janky. You know, she wasn't, Kelsey Harris is what I'm speaking on. She wasn't able to be penalized for anything that she said on the stand. So I don't know. You know, I don't know how it played out, how it was able to play out the way it did, but it did. And now we're sitting here and they're trying to, you know, get a pill for your boy Tory Lanez. Now, if y'all want to hear how we felt about the case, go search for the previous videos we did covering everything. I don't want to reiterate the same things in this video, but y'all can just check out the previous ones that we left in the comments pinned below. Also, right, for the guys coming up, for the guys that's in the street and y'all listen to this, or even for the youngsters, let this serve as a lesson. All those incriminating tattoos on your body of anything illegal, whether it's a gun or a weapon, whatever it is, it's not a smart move if you're really in the streets. You know, tattoos, period. It just make you easier to point out and identify. It just make you an easier target. You know, just recently a Chicago man was arrested and charged for burglary for stealing cash registers and safes and whatever. And the only reason they was able to identify him is because of the heart tattoo they had on his face. He had a face mask on, an N95, and he had it pulled down to his chin. You know, I'm assuming it was an N95 because the way they described it, but it could have been whatever mask. However it goes, he had a mask on, but it was pulled down to his chin, and they was able to identify him because of the heart tattoo they had right below his eye. So, you know, maybe if he would have never had that heart tattoo, it wouldn't be that easy to point him out and, you know, charge him. So let that be a lesson to y'all, all this, man. But y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think Tory Lanez would be granted the appeal and come home? Or do y'all think Tory will be sentenced and put away for 20-some years? Let us know in the comments, man, how you feel. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.